I'm gonna do it! Come on! I'm gonna do it! It's on! After week one, I promised you hard Saturdays, didn't I? For the rest of 2025. Well, it's Saturday, and this is not a very hard run because I'm not feeling too great, to be honest. And you know, maybe I'm inviting some criticism here because I'm a bit poorly, I'm a bit sick. Should you run when you're ill? Well, you know, that's an unanswerable question, but I don't think I'm that ill, but I'm ill enough not to push it too hard. Today, I'm a bit gutted because today was supposed to be a 5k PB attempt. But yesterday I was feeling rough. Today, woke up this morning and thought, nah, no chance. So I was going to go up with the Worcester lot and yeah, do a bit of pack running. And what's really made me jealous is that all of them ran sub 20 today. They all ran gloriously, so well done to those guys. But my time is going to have to wait. Nice, short, easy run is exactly what I need. Hard Saturdays are going to have to wait one more week, and tomorrow I might even reduce the distance. I don't think I'm going to be doing a long run tomorrow, but hopefully I'll wake up and I'll be able to get out. So week 2, it's not gone brilliantly, but it's going. Hello and welcome to week 2 of training for the Seville Marathon in February 2025. Now, this week wasn't my best week of training, and in fact, here I am in week 3 in reality, and it's not got a lot better. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, to be honest, and it's just one of those things. So there's the great question of, should you train when you're ill or should you rest? I pushed through. Now, whether that was silly or not, I don't know, because here I am in week 3 still feeling a little bit ill, and subsequently, spoiler alert, week 3 I'm having a recovery week already because I can't handle the amount of running that I need to do. So anyway, we'll get to that next week, and hopefully I'm feeling much better, because this Saturday, you've just seen the hard Saturday that I've just done last week. This week's hard Saturday is cross country. Now that really will be hard, and the sickener for me is that it's my first shot at cross country, first time wearing a Worcester vest, competing for cross country, and yeah, I just really wanted to have a really good go at it. And I still might be able to, but I don't know. Maybe I'm making excuses already, but I wish I wasn't ill for the lead up to cross country because I haven't been able to put in the volume. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe there's been a really nice taper ahead of the cross country, but the cross country that I'm doing on Saturdays in the Birmingham League, and Brett and I, for our podcast, if you didn't know, I do a podcast with my co-host Brett,
Take care,
and
guys.
we're going to be making a behind the scenes vlog of that event. So if you like cross country, look out for that. The first fixture of the Birmingham League. All the divisions are meeting at the same time in the same race. It should be wonderful carnage. It's going to be baptism by fire for me because it's my first ever event. Apparently cross country is easy, isn't it? So it should be fine. Anyway, let's get to the nitty gritty of week 2. Now, it started quite well. It started with a nice recovery run And that's what I normally do with Daisy. We just head for a really easy, I don't know how else to phrase it really. It's just a nice easy loop that we do. It's a little bit rolling. There's a fair bit of elevation in there. But that's just the way we like it. We just have a nice little plod, and that's exactly what we do. And I've said here that I've done already 100k in my Vomero Pluses now. Definitely one of the shoes of the year for me. So that's controversial, isn't it? Because not a lot of people like the shoes. And I've also gone on to say, if you can't enjoy a plod, then you'll hate them. That is the caveat with those shoes. They're just no good at handling pace because they're a little bit chunky. But they are really, really comfortable, and I love them for easy and recovery days. So for me, they really are one of the shoes of the year. The next day, November the 4th, Daisy and I went out for another easy run, double day Tuesdays. And yeah, we just went for an easy run round. I drove down to Worcester, and we just did a really nice circuit around the river. There's a new bridge. I say new bridge, it's a year old now, but they built a bridge further down river at the bottom of Pitchcroft, which is the racecourse. And now you've got an extended loop if you'd like to extend the loop, and that is what I like to do. So it's nearly a 10k loop now, which is pretty handy. So that's exactly what we did. Nice easy one to start the day. And then it was a club session. Now club sessions at the moment are sometimes on the track, sometimes on the road. So it varies. I think they're just trying to keep us on our toes, I think. And this was quite a intense session. It was 8 by a K, and it was round a local estate up by the track. And our coach had, done a recce, knew where the kilometre markers needed to be put. And we ran round the estate, got to the end, like a horseshoe, if you know what I mean. And then got to the end of the lap, and then we just sort of walked, recovered, ready to go again. Now the session was 8 by 1 kilometre, and doesn't sound that bad, but it was really quite intense. And again, I don't know if this is because we're all a bit leggy and we haven't warmed into the session, or it's just good sense, I'm not sure, maybe a bit of both. But we seem to be doing, as a group, a progression into the session lately, because we all seem to run as a group, which is great. So my laps for that were 4:17, 4:17, 4:08, 4:10, 4:07, 4:08, 4:04 and 3:51. Now the reason I was really excited with that data is because on the Saturday I was going to go for a 5k all-out PB attempt, and as you've just seen with my hard Saturday, it didn't go that way. So I was a little bit gutted because I was obviously running quite well, and I know I've been running quite well lately. So yeah, gutted that from sort of Thursday, Friday onwards I started to feel rough. But the day after that was Wednesday, and surprise, surprise, I did an easy 10k with Daisy. We just had a little loop, slightly different loop this time, but that was a nice little afternoon run with her. Went to London on Thursday as a little touristy day. Went to watch a show and all that sort of exploring that you do as a tourist. And after about 50,000 steps and two long train journeys, got home, felt really rough. And Friday I went out to test the water, and I did a little run with Daisy, and I just knew something wasn't right. So I knew not to do the fast 5k the day after. That was a 9k, and on the Saturday, the one that you've already seen, I did just a 6 kilometre run with Daisy. That's all I really fancied. And that one that you've seen on the Saturday, that was a super slow one. And I was just like, please don't get ill, but obviously it's out of your hands, isn't it? So then obviously the best thing to do is recover. Sunday went out and did a half marathon. Now, I appreciate I'm in grave danger of being called a massive hypochondriac, because here I am out on a run again after telling you that I'm really ill. I'm not really ill. I'm just a bit ill, I think. And again, today's compromise is running a bit slower. Now, I'm going to run a max of 20k. You're not ill, are you? Well, we'll see. And what I'm going to do is an out and back on the canal. And then obviously if I want to just do 5k out and 5k back, because I'm feeling a bit not very well, then I'll just do that. So no pressure this morning. I'm with El Diddley-O. Oh, she's doing that. So yeah, I constantly have this worry that, you know, am I ill? Should I not be running today? But volume is massively important to me. For some reason, I really just want to run the same or more miles than I did last week, unless it's a down week, which it's not. Shouldn't be having a down week in week 2. So I think today is a little bit about, you know, come on Andy, get over yourself. You can push through this. And I think the problems really are in my head rather than in my chest, or it's not a viral infection, I don't think, because yesterday's easy run I ran with a really low heart rate and effort levels felt quite easy. I'm hoping that happens again today. So right, come on Days, on the canal, let's go. Why are you so scared of the water? Why are you so scared? You're supposed to be a spaniel. Why are you so scared? Hey. She doesn't identify as a spaniel, does our Daisy? So that's the 10k turnaround point, and we're heading back to Worcester now. I think we're both doing okay, aren't we, Days? I think so. I'm trying to keep my heart rate. Well, it's kind of fluctuating between 130 and 140, which is pretty good, I think. So I know my wrist-based heart rate isn't gospel, but it's been pretty consistent over the years on this watch. You know, on marathon days in the 160s, 5k it's in the 180s, so it's there or thereabouts. And of course you can always cross-reference it with effort, and it feels easy, so therefore it must be easy. Now, I know I said 20k max, but we're not at the car yet. Daisy's still pulling me. So come on, we could do the equivalent of 2 3/4 laps around the track to make it a half marathon, can we? 1100 metres more. And this is Daisy's PB, distance PB. She's only ever run 20k ever before in her life in one go. So let's see if we can get to Daisy sub 2:15 half marathon. Not that fast. 2100 metres to go, Days. You gotta dig deep. Come on, Days. Come on, Days. Good girl. 50 metres. 50, do you even care? Daisy? Do you eat Daisy? You don't even care, do you? 30 metres, like you care. This way. This way. Good girl. Good girl. And there we are, we're done. Daisy, he's run a half marathon, mate. 2 hours 12:28. That's not bad for a debut half marathon, is it? So, let us know in the comments. Can you run faster at a half marathon than Daisy? Or do you want her to pace you at your next event? 2 hours 12. It's faster than my first ever half. Well done, Daisy. So, yeah, it was good. My heart started to drift above sort of 150 when we, for that last little bit, but majority of it was in the easy zone. But I didn't really want my heart to go anywhere near zone 3 today, so I was quite glad to have kept it all in that zone 2 sweet spot. So keeping it in zone 2, you've got to slow down when you're feeling a bit rough, and the proof's in the pudding when your heart rate is higher. When you're running slower and your heart rate is at the same same as what it would be if you're running faster, you're feeling a bit rough. So there we go. Sunday long run done. That tastes good, doesn't it? Oh, good girl. Do you want a bit more? Do you want a bit more? Do you want me to put it down there? Good girl. Have some more. Good girl. What have we got in here? Some salmon. Little salmon treat. A bit of beef. Oh yes, a bit of beef. What's that? I don't know what that is. A bit of turkey maybe. You have that. Good girl. Some good treats. That's a good thing about half marathons days. You can eat whatever you want after you're at... Hold on. Should we go and get a Domino? Should we get a Shimla? Should we get a Shimla? High five for a Shimla. High five. Daisy, high five. Yeah, okay, we'll get a Shimla. So there you go. Daisy's first ever half marathon, and quite proud of her, to be honest. She sat here asleep next to me. I think she's still tired from it, to be honest. But it's difficult with dogs because they will just go and go and go, and they could be stressed, and it could be sort of misinterpreted as them really being excited or happy, or so I'm always cautious about what she can and can't handle. So the compromise is always to slow things down, because I know what she can handle now. We've had her for coming up for 3 years, and she's only 4. Well, we think she is, we don't know, because she's a rescue dog. But I think by now we know what she can and can't handle, and I'm not putting her straight into ultra marathons. We are building back up since the summer, and yeah, I think she managed to handle that half marathon quite well. So maybe we can have a go at the sub 2 attempt later on in this training block, and I think we could do it. So that brings us to the end of week 2, and I managed 80 kilometers, 80.14 kilometers. And yeah, so that's around about 50 miles. It's almost exactly the same as week 1. I wanted an increase, but I just couldn't do it. And then this week, again, spoiler alert, the mileage has come crashing down. So it's a bit of a recovery week really for me, rather than my muscles. Well, it's a recovery week for all of me really, isn't it? But it's not really a running focused recovery week. It's basically me trying to recover from an illness to hope that I can go again week 4. So there you go. Week 3 is done, and no, it's not. There you go. Week 2 is done. Not ideal, but I managed to get through it, and yeah, still not feeling good, but I'm on the way to feeling good. And it's man flu, and as we all know, man flu is it's bad. It's really, really bad. Obviously, don't copy the likes of me. Think about what's sensible and healthy for you, and that's always the way to do it. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next episode. Go over to Running the Red Line podcast and please subscribe to our channel. And that new episode of the cross country Brett versus Andy will be out soon. So, take it easy wherever you are in the world. I'll see you soon. Ta-da.